Hey, 7th graders, it's our second to last Working Wednesday. So there is one more Working Wednesday after this, and that Working Wednesday will be our last day of school. So we're almost there, but this is in week 14, and today we are in week 13. So we are talking about topic 7, lesson 1, and we're on textbook page 341 to 343. And the textbook pages are going to be important for today's assignment because we are taking notes again. Just a reminder that I'd like you to do your notes on a separate sheet of paper, but please snap a photo and submit it on Schoology. That's a super easy way for me to give you credit and give you a grade. If there's an issue, just let me know and I'll figure out an alternative for you, but please try Schoology first. Okay, so how do we get to the assignment? We're going to log on to Schoology. We're going to go to our courses, find our science class. It should look something like this. I'd like you to click on materials that I have circled in red on the left-hand side. And then once you do that, scroll to the very bottom of the page. Right now it looks like this. Click on week 13 notes. I have some instructions on there, and I also have a link to the video, which would be ironic because you're watching the video now. Anyways, friendly reminder that week 12, that was the week 12 quiz, that was our work from last Friday. Please make sure that you are keeping up with everything because you don't want to be doing a mad dash to complete your work in the last week because it's only a 3-day week. So, yeah. So our actual homework, which I had mentioned before, is to take notes on week 13 video lesson 1 and 2. So that's the 2 videos that I have posted so far for week 13, or textbook pages 341 to 343. The video lessons and the textbook have the same information. I personally think the video lessons are easier to take notes from, but it's your choice. If you like the book better, use the book. Remember, if you are using the video lessons, you are welcome to pause the video, you can rewind, you can fast forward, use them to your advantage. And just like we've done this before, we've done this in week 7, just like week 7, the notes must look like my example. I'm going to show you exactly how I want you to set up the notes, and also I have a picture for you on your Schoology assignment if you need to look back. Okay, so what are you required to do? You need notes on a separate sheet of paper. I don't care about the sheet of paper if it's pink, blue, lined, graph paper, honestly, whatever you have at home. If you need to rip it out of a notebook, I don't care. If you need to take a picture of it in a notebook, no worries. All right, you need to include on whatever paper you have 3 main ideas: exponential growth, constraints on the human population, and problems with overpopulation. So you need 3 sentences for each main idea. They can be short sentences, but they must be a complete idea. So I like to say short and sweet, but complete. So let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. Here is a bad short sentences. Lots of humans. It's an incomplete sentence. This is not what I want. This sentence reads more like a list than a sentence. Here is a better short sentence. There are many humans on Earth. It's still a small sentence, a short sentence, but it is complete. And again, the notes must look like my example. Okay, now we're finally on the part where I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your notes. So take your sheet of paper. The first thing I'd like you to do is put your name on it, please, and thank you. And then add the title of week 13 notes. And then you're going to draw a vertical or up and down line a little less than halfway down the paper, like so. So if you need help making your line, think of you're folding your paper in half the hot dog way, but make your hot dog bun uneven so that you have a little bit more room on the right than you do on the left-hand side. So when you're done drawing your line, on the left-hand side, please write the title Main Ideas, and on the right-hand side, please write the title Details. So I want you to have more space for details because the details are going to be your 3 sentences. All right, let's go circle around back to the main ideas. Please remember your main ideas are, for these notes, exponential growth, constraints on the human population, and problems with overpopulation. And for each of the main ideas, you need 3 details. So, for example, exponential growth, I would maybe say something like, today, humans are experiencing exponential growth. Remember, short, sweet, but complete. For constraints on the human population, I might say something like, constraints are factors that limit population growth. I don't need to rewrite constraints because it's already in my main idea, but that is what constraints are. And then the next 2 examples could be maybe examples of constraints that the human population is experiencing. And lastly, problems with overpopulation. I'm going to give the definition of population. Overpopulation happens when humans outnumber resources. So feel free to use my examples for your notes. So this way you only need to find 2 more examples for each. Okay guys, that is it. I know you got this. If you need a little help, please reach out. That's what I'm here for, and I look forward to seeing your work.